Hey gun people, that's good news for gun people. All the defendants were found not guilty of the federal conspiracy and gun charges in Oregon standoff. The Bundys who kind of took this over, I mean, I wasn't a fan on how they did it. I wasn't a fan on a lot of things they did, but I understand what they were doing and what they were trying to do. I mean, I think they got lucky a little bit. They shouldn't have been arrested. They should have been charged in the first place, but with federal government, they don't play by the rules anyway. But the jury had the last say, and this is a classic example of jury nullification. This is when the jury says, we don't care what the law is, we're not finding him guilty. Not only are we not going to find him guilty, we're going to find him not guilty, which stops the federal government from coming after them and trying to recharge them. Now, I think they hung on one of the charges of impeding an employee from working. So because they hung on that, technically, the federal prosecutors can come back and recharge that crime of impeding with federal to stop federal employees from working. You know, there's so many damn federal law. This is a great slam on the federal government by jurors that say enough's enough. And the people need to do more of this on more jury trials and start telling the government, if you're not going to hold people like Hillary and the other crooked politicians accountable for their crimes, then we're not holding anybody accountable, and let's just go full, you know, nobody's accountable. Because when the laws only apply to some, they don't apply to anybody. This is a great victory for gun people, for patriots, 3%er, oath keepers, whoever you want to call it. These guys had the right idea. They were trying to do the right thing. I question their tactics and whether or not they won. I'm still not sure what they won by what they did, but at least they brought attention, and the jury vindicated them and said not guilty, basically saying, federal prosecutors, federal government, you're crooked, we don't believe you, you don't have a case, and we're not finding them guilty. Good freaking job to the jury. I'm glad to see the system work. It doesn't work enough, but I definitely think good won over, and the federal government got a kick in the butt. Not that they'll care, not that they'll change their tune. These guys are still broke. They still owe a lot of legal fees. They still had to sit in prison. They were still considered felons. They lost their gun rights. They did all kind of things to these people and made them look like bad guys, and the damn liberal press was making them look like crazy. And of course the Oregon governor, who is a left-wing idiot female who's voting for Hillary, is upset with the jury, but she respects their opinion. That's a way to say the jury screwed up. They should have sided with big government and us liberal idiots who were pushing this gun control crap and this trying to make something, a mountain out of a molehill. So good job, just a quick one. Wanted to get this out. It's just breaking, just came out. Great news. Congratulations, guys.